Welcome back, friends. And if you are new here, welcome. Happy New Year to every one of you guys. Hope that you and your family had a wonderful holiday season. Today's video is pretty much to show you the aftermath of the holidays. As you can see, my children have been thoroughly enjoying all of their new toys and have gotten into most of them already. Today's video is going to be a chatty video. I want to share information with you guys that I personally strongly believe in, and I feel that it would be very helpful to you and if you have children or for the children in your life. But before we do that, if you are new here again, welcome. And my name is Leslie. I create lifestyle videos, including vlogs, day in the lives, grocery shop with me's from Costco, Trader Joe's, and Whole Foods. I also include some plant videos here, everything motherhood and toddler years. As you can see, this video is a cleaning my children's area. I'm going to be sanitizing every single piece of toy that you guys see here. So of course, this is a time lapse, but it actually took me somewhere between 2 to 3 hours to complete. Anyway, so let's talk about the first thing I wanted to share with you guys. So the first thing is that I only purchase gender neutral toys. There is some toys here in my kids area that you will see that are not necessarily gender neutral, but some of those I have purchased either for a very specific reason or because I deem them to be important in my children's development for them to be able to play with them and develop certain aspects of their childhood, I guess you can say. And others have been gifted to them. So we, of course, accept those and we are very grateful for those toys. And before I tell you why, I just want to reiterate that this is just my opinion, my point of view, the way that I see things, just based on the knowledge that I've acquired through the years and my observations and just the way I feel about things. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion and to do as they feel best fits their children's lifestyle and development. So the reason why I don't purchase any gender specific toys is because I believe that a lot of the toys that are geared towards girls and girls, not women, but girls, are meant to put them in a tiny little box that says that they have to look a certain way and that they have to like only pink and only purple and that they're supposed to look almost like, really no shade on Barbie, but almost like they have to look like Barbie and they have to have this perfect house and they have to have this perfect Ken and they have to have children and that's all that there is for them. Now, there is nothing wrong with playing with Barbies. And I think I've said this before in my other videos. Whatever Sofia is my little girl, whatever she is into, I'm going to embrace. She is very motherly. So I would never take that away from her and discourage her from embracing that. Quite the contrary, I will help her to find whatever it is that she meant to do or be in this life. I don't think that the toy aisle, specifically for girls, have very many career building toys, for lack of a better word. I really can't think. But for example, I don't really see very many opportunities for them to develop certain skills, important life skills, or important skills that are going to maybe help them discover that they might want to be an astronaut or an engineer or a doctor. Playing with I'm going back to the Barbie example, and it's really just an example. Like I said, nothing wrong with Barbies. Personally, I had a couple of Barbies that my mom bought for me as a kid, and I will be very honest. I hardly ever play with them. I only play with them when my friends were around because they brought all of their Barbies and their mansion and their car and like their pink car, convertible, whatever. I'm pretty sure none of my friends have a mansion and a pink convertible. And that's just the truth. I think that there's this picture that is painted for women that it's so not helpful. And I hope that you guys are following me here and that I'm not like losing you guys, or that you guys are not taking this. Just take it with a grain of salt. It's just how I feel about it. So, for example, if I buy a set of blocks, they're usually going to be blue and green, not pink and purple. I'm sure that there are some pink and purple ones, but hardly any. They're kind of hard to find. You will only find the majority of the block sets in the form of like Iron Man, Power Rangers, whatever it may be. But the point is, it's geared towards boys. Obviously, blocks, for example, are important in children's development because they develop their gross motor skills, their fine motor skills, critical thinking, all of these useful things that are going to pretty much set the path for them to be successful in kinder, then in elementary, then in junior high, then in high school, and so on. So this is exactly why I don't like that. Now, there is a stroller, a little stroller in my house, and that stroller was not purchased for Sofia. That stroller was purchased for Lucas when he started walking. And a couple of people in my family were a little weirded out that I bought my little boy a stroller. They thought it was weird. I don't understand why. My husband is a man. He is my husband, the man of this house and the head of this household. And he always pushed the stroller. He always were our babies. He cooks, he cleans, and he is not any less of a man because he does that. Quite the contrary. I have a deep admiration for him for doing that. So that's one of the gender specific quote unquote toys. Then I also have a kitchen. Why would I not have a toy kitchen for both of my kids? I mean, the benefits are infinite for that. But if I had two boys and not a boy and a girl, I would still purchase that kitchen. So what I'm trying to say with all of this is Sofia should have the right to be able to learn as much as Lucas does, not play with only Barbies or only baby dolls or only, I mean, gosh, she was gifted, I will not say by who, but she was gifted like a Barbie head with like really long Rapunzel hair and a comb. And I'm really, really comfortable with this person who gifted this toy to Sofia. And I really politely told this person that I really appreciated them spending their hard-earned money on this toy, but that I would really appreciate it if in the future this type of toys were not gifted to her. And I explained to her why. And maybe I only did this because I'm comfortable with this person, and maybe it did hurt this person's feelings, and I'm so sorry that that happened. But the reality is my child only played with that toy the first day that was brought into the house for the first 5 minutes. And she has not since touched that toy. Sofia, from what I can see so far, is an artist. She loves to color. She loves to draw. She loves to do that. She is very motherly. What that translates to, I don't know. I'm assuming is normal because she's a girl. But I can tell you, I've seen and observed other small children that are girls and are not that very motherly. And that's okay too. That's not to say that they're not going to be good moms when they become mothers if they choose to. But what at the end of the day, if Sofia so chooses to want to look like Barbie and live like Barbie, I'm perfectly okay with. If she grows older and says, Mom, I would like a Barbie, if she specifically said, Mom, this is what I want, I will be more than happy to buy her 5 or 10 Barbies. But I'm not going to buy a Barbie for my child or a makeup set for my child or buy her a pink, I don't know, like a super girly, quote unquote, toy just because she is a girl. That's absolutely not what I'm going to do. The same opportunities that men have or that boys have with all of these building toys and engineering type toys are the same toys that Sofia is going to play with. Again, we're kind of coming to the end of this video, but please, everything that I said, take it with a grain of salt, and it's more like kind of like food for thought for you to think about that when you are purchasing toys for the children in your life. Ask yourself the question, how is this going to help this child? How is this going to help this child to get ahead? How is it valuable for this child's growth? If it isn't, then I would say it's probably best you don't buy it. But if your child is specifically asking you for that toy, then go ahead and do it. But I think I also mentioned in the past, especially in my grocery hauls, is that children are super, super targeted and marketed to. I mean, any child related show, even on YouTube that you watch, I mean, the commercials are insane. The cereal, they make it like super colorful and like super kid friendly to kind of attract them to want to eat that. And the truth is, it's just not even, there's no nutritional value. Same thing with the toys. But we are at the end of this video. If you enjoyed this type of video, that it's chatty and shows you how I organize my kids' area or just anything. It could be doing anything, cleaning my house, but chat about something that I think it's important for me to share with you. Let me know in the comment section. And if you didn't like this video or you didn't like the topic, also let me know. I want to create content that you find helpful and that you are interested in. So please let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, friends.